Hello, today we're going to talk about projectors. DeVry's 35mm projector that's semi-portable and was made in the 1950s.
In 1912, Herman A. DeVry invented the world's first portable 35mm movie projector. It was called a suitcase projector. DeVry also founded a school to train men for visual equipment repairs. This has evolved over the years to what is now known as DeVry University. The DeVry projector we see here is the semi-portable model XD or Navy model D. I have two of the projectors from the former St. Mary of the Barrens Seminary in Perryville, Missouri. The seminary started up in the 1800s and stopped training priests in 1985. But these projectors survived until 2004 when the student dormitories were torn down. Before demolition, the Career Center volunteered students to help with removing remaining furniture from the dorms. In a small hall connected to the dorms was a small structure hanging from one end of the hall's ceiling. Curious, I climbed up and was surprised to find these projectors. I asked where they were going and I was told to the junk pile, so I grabbed them. These projectors are almost 4 feet high with a 1000 watt bulb as the light source. These bulbs produce so much heat that there is a metal flag that will protect the film from melting. There are two projectors because the projectionist would have a second reel ready to go on the second projector. A typical film would be 3 to 5 film reels. This is a sound projector. The sound is imprinted onto the film in these audio waveforms and is read by a small light projecting through the film onto a sound reader. This has been the dominant way to distribute films until just recently. The other interesting aspect about the projector was the fact that the lens used is a panavision anamorphic lens. That is significant for a couple of reasons. One is that Panavision is a well-known company that only rents film equipment to Hollywood today. The second is that it is an anamorphic lens. When television really took off after World War II, Hollywood had to rush to find ways to entice people out of the comfort of their own homes into the theaters. One way was making the film screens bigger. To fill up those screens, they had to either shoot and project on larger format films, which were expensive, or to utilize existing 35mm cameras and use a special lens. An anamorphic lens squeezes an image onto regular 35mm film stock. A projector is then fitted with an anamorphic lens that will unsqueeze the image. A regular 35mm frame has an aspect ratio of 1.33 to 1, and widescreen films are 1.85 to 1 or 2.35 to 1. Hollywood hoped the giant-sized images would lure the public back. The anamorphic process was a relatively cheap way to convert theaters to the widescreen formats. Thanks for watching. Come back next time.